Well, we've all made it to the island safe and sound. Had a good swim, made a nice campfire, built an SOS signal. Hey, why don't I tell you about the sequel to Far Cry Instincts? Oh yes, there was a sequel. Viewer, let me walk you through Far Cry Instincts Evolution.
Carver, wake up! Damn it, wake up! Get in back and fire that gun. Move it, or they'll be scraping our asses out of here with a spatula.
Huh? What? How? Okay. I guess we're killing now. Oh my god. Cool explosion. Why is that car flying?
How the hell did I end up here?
Time to do some catching up. In the last game, our main man, Jack Carver, ex-marine and ferryman extraordinaire, had his boat decimated, body mutilated, and bank account compensated. Apparently the compensation was so good, he still can't afford a new boat or pay off his tab at the bar.
And you're never gonna get that new boat.
I appreciate the concern, but if I need a mother, I'll break mine out of prison.
Harsh. But his day is about to improve as a horrendous collection of polygons and textures masquerading as a lady addresses him. God, the models are ugly.
Buy a girl a drink?
Cheapskate.
Well, if you want actual alcohol in it, I may have to knock over a liquor store.
You'd do that for me?
Maybe if you had more than 3 fingers.
Only if you'll drive the getaway car.
Honey, I'll drive whatever you want.
Oh yeah, and let me guess, you only drive stick and can get me to top gear. Whoa, mama! I retract my horrendous polygon statement. After shifting Carver through all 6 of his gears, this lady with painted on underwear named Cade, they forgot to introduce her but the loading screen doesn't, comes with an offer. She needs to smuggle some weapons, and word is that Carver has his ways of avoiding the law. In return, he gets enough dosh to buy himself a new boat and another round on Cade's bumpy ride. Carver accepts. And accepts. We fly the weapons in, and Cade heads off with the governor to seal the deal.
Stay here and help unload the plane.
Wait. Why did we need to hide it from the law if the law is the one buying?
The rebels are attacking! There they are! Get the gun!
Never mind all that, we need to get to Cade. Bet you've never seen a bodyguard do this! Oh yeah, we still have all our powers from the last game. That makes these thugs easy pickings. We make it in time to save Cade, but the governor... yeah, he's dead.
I thought you'd never get here.
Who the hell was that?
We need to get out of here. With the governor dead and nobody in the room, they'll think we, or more specifically Carver, did it. Time to make like the wind and meet Cade at an old outpost on the other side of the island.
Sharp! That bastard killer might try and rescue her.
Well, they already think we are the killer. In other news, Cade got captured and is now in the hands of the army. Taking them head on is a no-go. We'll have to weaken them first. For this, we'll need to torch a plantation, blow up a warehouse, and dispatch some patrol boats. Now, prepare to have your mind blown and nut busted. We don't have to do them in that order. Welcome, viewer, to a semi-open world. They said it couldn't be done on the Xbox? Well, how do you like them processors? For the cost of some visual fidelity and performance, I think it's a worthy trade-off. It's not perfect, the focus is more on the semi-part than the open part, if you catch my drift. Most places follow a design like this, several narrow hallways leading to one big area surrounded by mountains. So you don't have to load the chunk when traversing the more open areas. Far Cry 2 did roughly the same, so it's fair. Funny thing actually, I didn't own Evolution prior to this review, and while searching for it, I ran into Far Cry 2 for the Xbox 360, which I ended up buying. While playing, I was constantly saying to myself, man, it would be cool to have the feral abilities in this game. Boy, little did I know. For the most part, Evolution looks the same as Instincts, yet worse. Let me show you. Makes sense? It's also sloppy. The new models look out of place and their textures look Maybe it's because they're wrongly lit, I don't know. Like mentioned before, the performance is slightly worse, but you can tell that they took some measures to keep it stable. LODs kick in faster and water animates at a lower frame rate, for example. Didn't keep the game from stuttering though. It seems to be connected to loading in certain effects. The game also starts looking progressively worse as it goes on. At first we have a nice blue ocean, dense foliage, but once you get towards the end, stuff doesn't get modeled, these climbable surfaces look like they were made for the N64, and the pop-in becomes almost shameful.
Fucking slaves!
Okay, smoke the weed, sack the boats, shelf the ware...
I've been waiting for you.
What is it? Some kind of pirate killing holiday?
You are caught up in something you cannot understand.
At least the audio is mixed as well as last time.
If you come to the mainland, I will tear you to shreds.
Yeah, whatever, loser. With the military weekend, our pursuit of Cade can go into full swing. We find her in a jeep being harassed by mercs. This sends Carver into a fit of rage. She struggles to start the engine as we go to pounce down. Cade finally gets the engine running. We enter the car and end up in the situation from the beginning.
Which brings us back to where this all started.
Behind the machine gun, in front of a roadblock.
When I floor it, you open fire.
What was I doing before? Sightseeing? After all that, we need to lay low. And there is only one place where a mutant like us can go unnoticed.
Where?
The mainland. Kate drops us off at the docks in town and leaves us to make our way to the safe house on the other side, while she sails off to do some errands. She was right though, we can move so unnoticed here that we need to stealth around as not to attract attention. Thankfully, stealth is optional.
Who are you? Why did your boyfriend kill the magistrate?
I didn't.
Yo, Doyle! Would have been a surprise if the loading screen didn't mention you. Doyle was here to investigate the increasing rebel attacks, but thanks to the president's sudden onset of not being alive, the situation turned from a smolder into an inferno. Much like this hut. The rebels found their hiding spot. Doyle and Kate make a quick escape while we keep them busy. He tells us to meet him at an old shrine atop the hill. It's quite a ways off and we need to fight through a legion of rebels. I find myself dying more in Instincts, even with the buffed low health regen. They made the game harder, and I think it's all the better for it. They nerfed the bounce. More accurately, they buffed the enemy's accuracy. In Instincts, they tended to miss their shots once you had a bounce lock on. An understandable change, the bounce was a bit OP the first time around. Wait, did that dude just hit me for 100 damage? Okay, maybe they also buffed the enemy damage a bit. The movement is ever so slightly different. We can now jump straight up with Feral Sprint, which, combined with the more vertical map design, does open up some more gameplay options. But otherwise the movement is mostly the same. Same movement speed, same shitty handling of the vehicles. It's a bit of a shame that we have our powers unlocked from the start. The game lacks that evolution, ironically, in the combat that the first game went through. You don't start prowling through the dirt, picking off enemies. Now rushing through combat encounters is the baseline and we never move from there. So snipers tear me a new asshole and we make it to Doyle, who is playing some aggressive cops and robbers with Cade.
Let go of me!
I see you're still a hit with the ladies, Doyle.
He is trying to convince her to leave as the pirates won't protect her forever, and the rebels want her head. He's found a way for us to get even with the Qadir. Oh, so that's what this place is called. The Qadir government for the murder we didn't commit of the magistrate. The deal? Stop the entire rebel offensive. Tall ask, but sure. Carver has no refractory period, so dude can do anything. Cade is a bitch, and our one-man assault can begin. We need to find a rebel spy captured by the pirates and find out what he knows.
I can't believe you've done this.
The rebels have a truck full of weapons and supplies headed to a refinery for safekeeping. For his compliance, we reward him with a fabulous debt. We get a call from Doyle. Cade outsmarted him. Oh well. She still has her money. She is going to die. Nobody gets between Carver and his boat. Doyle instructs us to leave town, and the best way is through a warehouse.
believe it.
Cade, where are your manners? Get off that table!
Stop right there!
What about him?
Fuck this! Let's grab what we can and head for Doyle. He is waiting for us at the suspension bridge. After a drawbridge and literal arena fight later, the pirates try to burn the bridge in a desperate last-pitch effort to stop us.
Why don't you come down here and try it for yourself?
They sleep in until the morning and our assault on the refinery can begin. Now, how are we going to get inside? Perhaps a sneaky side route? Or shadowing somebody through the main gate? Nah.
We're taking the bus.
Time to bust some caps, break some consoles, and play some... pinball? No need. The rebels are already slapping my balls around as is.
Get off me!
Cade came to warn us. The government doubts Doyle's ability to salvage the situation, so they are blowing this place to Kingdom Come. Right about... now.
Run!
We quickly run into the tunnels and find Doyle.
Yeah, why bother flooding this place when it's about to get bombed into paste?
Those bombs won't penetrate deep enough to damage the lower tunnels. This place is like a maze. If the rebels get down here, the army will never get them out. Now, I have to switch off the safety lock so you can open the valve.
Sure, make the real man do the hard work.
The fuck are you looking at? Oh my god, please stop that! It's simple, we turn the valve and head out. Doyle! You'll pay for this, you bastard! Nothing can break this game and a half's worth of friendship! Thanks to the power of friendship and plot armor, Doyle survives this fall. After dragging his wet noodle of a body into a boat, dodging some stalactites, and listening to Doyle whine.
You're gonna get us both killed!
If you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna beat your ass with an oar.
Sir, this is a motorboat. After a cushioned landing, we lay Doyle ashore, but our rest is short-lived as the rebels quickly close in on our location. We can't fend them off forever, so leave Doyle to jack off while trying to find a boat and create a distraction. But once we get back to Doyle, he is nowhere to be found. Luckily, we can track his scent. I don't know, but it feels like somebody is following us. Must have been the wind. There is the occasional ambush, but nothing spectacular. Just a couple of branch traps and landmines. Until...
something in those darts. I'm losing my strength.
Without your stolen power, you were nothing. A fraud.
Damn straight! But don't worry, his mate has him covered. They serve the same purpose as the mutants from the last game. That's the sick fuck mutants, not the mutants. They carry powerful weapons, bounce me like your mom, and can take way more body shots, because... mythical powers?
Oh my god! Oh jeez, oh my god!
Coming to think of it, the game never explains where their powers came from. They can take yours away though by blowing blowing darts at Carver, which is more of a nuisance than crippling. We can return the favor, but why bother? Just kill him if you're already aiming at him. Anyway, interference eliminated, second walkie-talkie assimilated, spawn points wretched, Doyle's body eradicated. Thank God we got Doyle's blank back. No, I don't know what it is, and the story doesn't come back to it. All we need is revenge. And Seramu, the antagonist of this game, remember, he killed the magistrate, is our target. It's a grueling fight through the temple ruins. The enemies are fearless. This dude jumped on the rotors and not an ounce of fear. Shortly after, we stand face to face with Seramu. Bend over and taste my pounce!
Act like you deserve those powers. A drunken criminal like you. Without sacrifice and devotion, you are no more than an animal. A slave to your instincts. Death will purge your soul.
He throws us off of a cliff, and Carver gives one of the most badass comebacks.
Purge my soul? I'm gonna purge his goddamn ass.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Time to make our way to the top, reacquire our gear, and fight on this bridge.
It's time to end this!
Oh, thank God. One ticket to Pound City later, and Cade is waiting for us. With a poison-tipped knife aimed at our back. Our powers are gone, and we are forced to fight Seramu au naturel. What an amazing twist. A good shake-up to the combat at the end. We can do a reversal of and the powers are back. Oh well.
I'll rip you in half, mongrel!
You keep forgetting the most important thing about us infidels. We cheat.
Oh God! Don't kill me, Carver. Please. I didn't know what else to do. I knew you'd kill him anyway. I thought you were too
Spare me
strong.
the tears. There was a time I would have done the same thing. It's just so human.
Wait, what? That's it? What a terrible ending! I'd say that Evolution is weaker in the gameplay department to Instincts. Without that gradual shift in the gameplay, it gets stale after a couple of hours, and the story is not strong enough to keep me roped in. I felt that by the end, the game had run its course, and despite being shorter than Instincts, it felt like it lasted way longer. In a bad way. It's also, to put it in a scientific manner, kind of sucky that the game becomes more linear as it goes on. The only open levels are the island and the refinery, which is some missed potential if I've ever seen it. Well, that must have boosted our spirits a bit. Time to find a way off this island. It can't be that hard. Right? Kuros tagarara manatos! Wait, this is the intro cutscene and they forgot to model that fan.
Word is you're